army generally are this group of people, or I would say an organization that is highly disciplined when it comes to the preservations of I would say, country's dignity. This country's dignity includes the constitution and the protection of, the boundaries against external aggression. Army are bestowed with these responsibilities. When it comes to, most of the tittle-tattles, jokes, laughter or play that you see in the society, an army, can never or does not involve themselves in those kind of things based on the fact that the discipline that's, that is being imbibed into them. For the past 3 days now, I'll say probably 4 days, there has been a cry by a young guy they call Justic Crack. This very guy. For some of you who are on TikTok, you see him, he's a very popular guy on TikTok who always comes out, passes his story, and before you know it, he says, meanwhile, enjoy your weekend. Everybody know him. His real name is Chidebere. But I think his TikTok name is Justic Crack. There has been an outcry about his sudden disappearance. And how did he disappear? He disappeared after making a statement, about, the despicable living, about the deprivation which most armies who are in the front line doing the conducting national assignments, the suffering they are going through in that place. And was it that like Justic Crack went there to get this information? No. Definitely, some soldiers who are disgruntled or who are not satisfied with the kind of treatment they are getting sends these informations to him for him to, reach out to the world and let them know that this is the situation they found themselves. You can never expect an army to come out and say, now only ordinary beans and watery beans and few grains of beans inside, now with the chop. An army can never do that. But he did that, knowing fully well that this guy has this, probably, this audience. Okay, reach out to the people and tell them this is what we are going through. And the guy did. Before you know it, the army swung into action. In fact, I'm not going to call that arrest. He was kidnapped because after he was kidnapped, there has been several organizations, several personnel that reached out to army. Do you know this guy? We are anticipating that this guy is under your custody. The army denied it completely, that they don't know anything about it. They are not, responsible for his sudden disappearance. 3 days, he was there, going through torture. His families are, in fact, they are already running mad, depressed. And then the information is just reaching out to us now, right? Even the very dark man himself have been able to, carry this information that the army has suddenly, published a PR stating that yes, the so-called Chidebere or Justic Crack is with them after 4 days. This is uncalled for. It is uncalled for. Apart from the fact that the army does not have the right to arrest any citizen just for petty cases like this. Apart from that, even the constitution does not give you the right to do that. Even if Justic Crack is arrested, he reserves the right to be held for not more than 24 hours. You guys are the custodian of, everything protection in the country, including the constitution. You should know better. If Justic Crack has said something that you think, goes against your code of conduct or embarrassing, as you called it, hand him over to the police and follow it up. The army is a very disciplined organization. They have their hierarchical rule of engagement, how they do things. You follow it up. And then he will be prosecuted accordingly. Or possibly maybe the goal of what you wanted to extract from him is for him to reveal who is that army when he be saying that he send you this information. Who would that army be? Maybe that was your goal. And then from there, you can definitely get it. You cannot arrest a young boy, a family man, and keep him under your custody for 4 days. This is not okay. It is not okay. In a country where it is supposedly a democratic country, the army had no business. You have no business with everyday activities. If not for external aggression, You look at the Boko Haram. You know, these are the kind of things that the army are bestowed upon. We are not seeing any positive results at all. We are not. I'm proud to say that. And every Nigerian is proud to say we are getting international disgrace, international ridicule because of this. We are not seeing any positive result from terrorists that are advancing all the way from the north. A guy went to report what another soldier sent to him, and then it became a crime. Well, he made a statement that this is the reason why most people from the East are not joining the army. That is what Justic Crack said. I'm sure maybe that is what provoked you guys. But is that the truth? Of course it is. Justic Crack must be released, compensated heavily. He must be released and compensated heavily. And the army, I am not supposed to tell you to know your boundaries. I'm sure you know your boundaries very well. The army understands and knows their boundary very well. There are certain things that shouldn't happen in our society anymore.